Cygnet Bay is a diamond in the rough and requires an epic off-road drive to its secluded location. There is minimal signage off Cape Lebeek Road and a four-wheel drive is needed. We visited just after 60 millimetres of rain, which was even more challenging. Pender Bay is located 177 kilometres from Broome on the Dampier Peninsula and is a nursery and resting place for humpback whales before they migrate south to the Antarctic. We stayed 3 nights at Pender Bay Escape. There are only 28 sites located on the cliffs, which have beautiful views overlooking the bay. The 3 toilet shower combos were large and quirky, one with views overlooking the bay. Pender Bay's rising red cliffs, natural hideouts, rock pools and caves add to its wilderness charm. The fishing and swimming also a bonus. Love Heart Rock is one of the most incredible rock formations and can be reached by a short stroll along the beach. Cygnet Bay Pearl Farm is a small family-owned pearl farm which has undergone a remarkable transformation from a hard-working community of pearlers to a unique accommodation and touring destination in the Kimberley. Pearls are grown within the pristine and remote waters of the pearl farm and take an average of 4 years to grow. Cygnet Bay Pearl Farm Discovery Tour gave us an insight into the history of pearling and how they cultivate some of the most sought after and beautiful pearls in the world. At the pearl harvest demonstration, we were so lucky that an actual pearl was found in the shell when it was opened, something that does not happen that often. The pearl was not a perfect specimen and it was valued at $55.
Okay. If you've got a good eye, you could get a job as a technician. So the technician's job is to perform that operation, what you saw in the video, okay? And the technicians, they are like gold to the pearl farms. They are sat in their seat. Oh, it's gone, but there was a little technician's table there. They are sat in their seat and people wait on them. Yeah, it's kind of like a scallop or a prawn.
Oh, I get something.
So, yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a bit of a delicacy. The pearl meat goes for about 160 a kilo. So this outer layer is the prismatic layer, and that layer there you just break off, and then you've got your mother of pearl there. Just there. Bless you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you feel something?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Pop it out.
Hard to tell though. Oh gosh.
There it is.
It's travelling. Oh my gosh, there we go. That's not what I was expecting, so there you go. Amazing.
Oh wow.
So that was sitting very far down in the pearl sac, and I thought we just had a little keshi, because all I could feel was that little...
Oh, I can feel the ball.
You could
Well
feel
done,
it?
Evie.
Oh, there you go.
Well done, Evie.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
So, this is a very artistic pearl. It's quite the sculpture.
We'll call it,
We find out how much it is. We find
we'll
out.
call it Haley's Comet.
Yeah,
I did the waterfall reef tour. It was amazing to see a flowing waterfall in the middle of the ocean, a tidal phenomenon that has to be seen to be believed. The tour starts on an amphibious boat which gently transports you into the ocean. After a short trip on the boat, you arrive at the reef. It's amazing that over 45 minutes how much the tide drops to reveal the large reef, an experience only found in the Kimberley.
I haven't seen our friends, they might be having a bit of a rough time. So it gets about 11 degrees higher than their top maximum temperature.
Horizontal Falls was described by David Attenborough as one of the greatest natural wonders of the world. Our tour began with a bus taking us from Cygnet Bay to the nearby Djurgården airport. From there it was a 30-minute seaplane flight. The plane flew over the falls before landing on water near two huge floating pontoons. On the pontoons were many tables and chairs, along with bars serving drinks and tea and coffee. The falls are located in the stunning turquoise water of Talbot Bay in the Buccaneer Archipelago. The fast-moving tidal current squeezes through two narrow gorges, pushing the water into rapid light formations, which rush through twin gaps at an astonishing rate, producing waterfalls turned on their side. The tides can reach up to 10 metres.
Captain, you've been asking the questions?
I still like my job though.
Secret winery business.
After a heart-pumping ride, we enjoyed a lovely morning tea. Following morning tea, things started to slow down and we boarded the boat once again to cruise through the untouched creeks of Talbot Bay. After arriving back at the pontoon, we were given an opportunity to swim in a crocodile shark-free cage, while the staff fed the friendly sharks and fish. After the fish feed, we enjoyed a delicious cooked barramundi and salad lunch before boarding the fast boat once again to view how an outgoing change in tide had tamed the rapids through the falls before boarding our seaplane once again for our return flight to Cygnet Bay.
Still on the other side, you have water rushing in the opposite direction for at least another 20 minutes or so. Well, team, you might need to hold on to your hats. Once we're out of here, we might pick up a little bit of speed, get you back to the pontoon in time for those seaplanes. So.
It was a wonderful experience and the highlight of our WA trip. The Western Australian Government will be banning boats traversing this iconic site in 2026 for all tour operators, so you need to book and see it soon. Thanks for watching. In our next episode, we visit 80 Mile Beach, Cape Coroodran and Port Hedland.